Hello. Hello everyone. Myself Balkrishna Patil, PhD research scholar from Himalayan University, and my guide is Dr. D.B.K. Kamesh. Today I am going to present my topic on host. This is nothing but the blockchain-based technologies that I developed by own. The topic name is, and the PhD presentation the name is a delay-tolerant, energy-efficient blockchain consequence protocol for the space missions. Okay, so first foremost the thing is that why I develop this blockchain. Okay, so everybody knows that the basic application of blockchain is decentralized, and everyone knows the first and the major application of the blockchain is cryptocurrency that everyone is know and aware about, right? But blockchain is not only limited here only. There are multiple applications that we can use the blockchain to enhance the features and speed of the existing application over there. So why blockchain I have developed? So the basic theme of the blockchain developed just because of the I think till date there are testing phases running on the blockchain for the application that we are going to use in the space missions. Okay, so on the basis and considering with respect to the space missions, okay, I designed such a kind of technology and the blockchain I named as the POAST, which is right now not available anywhere. So from that, first traditional protocols, why traditional protocols fail, right? So as we aware about the blockchain technologies, the foremost protocols are used basically POS, POW, PBFT are designed for the earth only, right? So obviously that we are using a cryptocurrency, we know the application, right? So in between the earth, the communication that we require and the message transfer between the system for the earth, this kind of protocol is used only for that only. Second, space challenges. As obviously, if you can see here, that signal from the Mars take 20 to 20 minutes, satellite go offline, then what kind of where our message will go? That's why existing protocol will fail to achieve such a kind of limitation with respect to time. Next, mission risk. Suppose any kind of time our moon rover or Mars rover could be jeopardized its mission due to the delay processing. Suppose any kind of heat issue is present in the Mars, and you trying to send some message by using these protocols, existing traditional protocols, POW, PBFT, but as we know that they are not built and designed for these space missions, and suppose the Mars is trying to send some kind of heat issue to the Earth, then that time it will take too much time and message will fail, then mission will be jeopardized. Okay, so that's why I have developed this message. This is the protocol. Next. So existing protocols are failed, right? So as we have discussed already about the POW, so we can see that POW needs heavy computation and power usability for the satellites. Obviously, if any kind of application that we are going to develop, any kind of new technology or any kind of new something that we are going to develop, that time we have to check every kind of solution. That obviously the technology that we are going to build, right? This must be optimal. Not we are going to for only one sake of I'm going to say target. So obviously POW is not suitable for that. POS is also not suitable for that. PBFT and so on. Okay. Next. Okay. So exactly. So why this idea came in my mind is at the time where I have gone through such a many kind of literature surveys where I found one base paper called is SIGINT. Okay, SIGINT is trying to develop this kind of blockchain. Okay, but the SIGINT limitation, actually SIGINT is my base paper where I have designed and developed my own model, which is Ghost. Okay, so what SIGINT try to do, combine blockchain with satellite, but designed only for a near Earth with regular connectivity. Okay, SIGINT developed the blockchain, but that time SIGINT required I would say distance which is quite closer, not much key that we are calculating from any kind of Earth or Mars. This distance is far away. Okay, so SIGINT is SIGINT developed, but that has some also limitations. So on the basis of this base paper SIGINT, I developed my idea. Next, NASA and ESA are also developing. DAC models are developing, but still there are some limitations because whatever the applications and models with respect to blockchain are designed for this for today, those are only limited to the earth only. So next, if you are go and research objectives of mine, I have developed this first objective of mine is design post, handle delay. Obviously, the distance between the Earth and Mars is, I'm just taking Mars with the only for the example only. It is not limited to the Mars only. It is no far way beyond. So we can, if you can consider that, handle delay and sync. This is the first and foremost first issue arise when a blockchain comes into mind, because as we know already, whatever the dedicated and existing models are developed and designed over the Earth. So that's why the whatever the delays are happening. So obviously objectives should be in our mind. We need to be handle our delay and synchronization. Third objective is our trust score. Next is my energy efficient, obviously, and benchmarking. Next, fourth objective is energy efficient. Benchmark, obviously we need to set some kind of benchmark where our existing my benchmark was second, and I need to be do something more and better than the second, right? Next is permissional architecture. Obviously, the when we talk about this architecture, and when we talk about this object to permission blockchain. Okay, will you please go on? Object to permission architecture. Okay, why permission architecture? Everyone knows that if you talk about the blockchain is decentralized. Decentralized means what? Suppose any kind of message we need to be communicate. Okay, there are public driven hardwares and laptops that we can consider where our messages are get transferred from the public sectors, right? So if we talk about such a kind of missions called NASA space missions, okay, the first thing is that we need to be consider that the security, the data security. Okay, if security breaches, right, so there is nothing use of such a kind of application that we develop, right? So if we consider such a kind of security concerns, so we need to be consider that our application should be in permission and dedicated and approved validated nodes only. Okay, so by using this we can you can secure our data with respect to our own nodes, right? Seventh is identity based access. Eight objective is automate task and the scalable, right? Next, what is the post? Please. Okay, so post name implies what exactly the post is. Post is nothing but a proof of authenticated space. It means that it's dedicated designed for the space missions only, right? Purpose for build is space. This is permission blockchain. I have already explained what exactly the permission blockchain is. And our blockchain is work on the trust-based validation. Suppose consider that we have 5 nodes, and if we send our message from one node to another node, until and unless the majority protocol says yes, then our message get transferred and get admitted, and it is checked in the message and stored in our databases. Sir, please slide up. Right. How exactly the workflow is? Basically, this is nothing but a 3-tier architecture. Okay, first in our 3-tier architecture, what we have? First we initialize the node. In the initialization of node, what exactly going to be happen is message is sending. Second, transition is generation. Next is relay catching and the epoch assignment. After that, validator selection and quorum counting. Quorum counting is, it means that suppose we have 5 quorum and is majority, suppose I have said that 3, and suppose if 3 get captured, okay, then message is successfully validated and stored into a database. Suppose out of 5 only 2 gets captured, okay, then majority is not gets succeeded, then algorithm consider that something is trying to intrude and change the message, then that message is not going to store into the system for the security concerns. Now, real use case that I have explained what exactly the mask. This is not only the mask formation. This is a wide application that we can consider whatever the application and the mission that we are going for this space, right? So this is just only the one use case that we can consider. And next. Okay, once after the completion of my project and test with the existing applications and protocols, if you can see that my first and most priority is to reduce the latency. Exactly, our approach is to reduce the latency only, and I can show you that if you can compare this graph about the POW, PBFT, SIGINT and POST. If you can see, the post is noted in the dark blue color and which is last. So average latency per second, if you can see with our existing algorithms, and graph shows that, graph indicate that latency is quite impressive with respect to that test we have done for our application. Please, sir. Next. So exactly, this is what exactly the post is. So from the post, that what we have conclude that the post is the new tested blockchain protocol for the space. Yes, exactly. This is only designed for the space missions only. This is what my intention is for this presentation and my existing PhD topic. In future we can consider, or in future we can consider to enhance more features and compatibility by using AI trust engine, interplanetary ecosystem, hardware development and so on. Okay. So that's it for today's presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please. Anyone question? Please.
My question is why you have selected this area or this topic as a PhD or as a career path?
So basically, let me give you my introduction first. I have 12 years of experience in IT. So from that, I am working on big data and Hadoop technology and cloud. So from that, as blockchain is emerging technology, and also I am working to automate the cryptocurrencies as well. So as I am working from last 2 years on cryptocurrencies, I'm so in that what I'm going to develop is that whatever the people are recent nowadays are like manual trading they are doing. Okay, so I develop my own application where bots are doing the trading in the cryptocurrency market. So when I think about that, why I'm choosing this topic. So exactly I'm working on this topic only in the blockchain field only. So I get interest and
blockchain is completely fine and it's a usable is there, but
Yes,
about
sir.
the Mars and this space and all this kind of technology, do you think you even able to make a POC for it? Just a question, nothing to
No,
be
sir.
against,
Yes, I
but
have
just
developed-
want to see how you able to imagine how you can be think like you able to make a POC, because there is a many things is required. Blockchain
Yes, sir.
is start from the crop to the final product, right?
Yes, yes.
That is the simple way to say blockchain.
Yes,
The
yes.
moment the farmer is dropping a seed in the field and
Yes.
final product, that is the blockchain.
Yes,
We
sir.
have the all data points.
Yes, sir.
So blockchain is the huge, humongous,
Yes,
data-driven
yes.
things, right?
I did, sir.
And you are talking about this Mars and
Space missions.
space. So where you will get this data?
So whenever I talk about the PhD research, right? So we need such a kind of topic not only to complete our doctorate. Okay, we need to such a kind of topic or research where our interest is that we can produce something new where not existing or someone is thinking about that. So what I'm talking about, I'm very curious and I'm nervous also. I don't know how I'm going to complete this topic, but finally from last 6 months I'm working on this project only in blockchain by using the Python and AWS. I develop a POC as well. I have one demonstration in my laptop as well, but I think today there is some limitation of time. So I will show you. I have my own laptop and everything I developed. I made a simulation as well. How exactly from space, how we send the data to the relay node, and how relay node is communicate that data to our space, I would say ground nodes. That kind of simulation also I have delivered. For that I have used almost 50 nodes on the AWS cloud. I deployed over there, and whatever the database and the connection between my simulation part is there. Whenever we trigger the message communication system about the blockchain that we are talking about, so I have in that team I given such a kind of latency. If we select telemetry data, okay. Then telemetry data, it means that suppose any kind of message communication that we have started, suppose Mars need to send some message from the space to Earth, okay. Then first message go to the relay node, relay check that everything is okay or not, then message go to the Earth node. So such a kind of whole simulation I have developed, and then I conclude that okay, there is a possibility that we can introduce such a kind of technology. And when I searched about the ISRO, okay, NASA is working on that, but NASA has some limitations. They tested only, but they are trying to use their existing algorithm only that I have shown here. But they are not only thinking about that. I know they are far way beyond than me, but this is what I am thinking. What are my limitations I have? But wait, okay, suppose we forget about the NASA. As I am Indian, so when I research on the ISRO, so ISRO are approaching to the blockchain, but not that kind of speed. So what I thought, ki if we choose such a kind of topic for the PhD research and scholar, I know there are many limitations over there, but still I am able to working on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Pen?